Would you like to? There we go.
That is where an asshole. Hey there, sir, a witcher, right? Wait.
Let's see this.
Defend them. Maybe this one will help. How'd you feel a fool's pass, have you? It'll pay off, they said.
What's the problem?
Oh, nothing. On your way now, good man.
Shut it, Gotthard. He could help. Little Red's band means to attack the village. Want revenge on Bertram. We haven't much, but we're willing to pay if you defend us.
Who's Little Red?
Who's Little Red?
Word is she fornicates with wolves and can tear a man apart with her bare mitts. A she-beast in human husk. Though some call her a great beauty.
She leads a pack of deserters, true dregs, from different armies. The kind what knows killing and plundering well.
Why does this band want revenge on you of all people?
Cause I ratted on them to the witch hunters.
Witch hunters care about bandits. Since when?
Little Red's band. They was terrorizing our village. We had none to defend us. Finally, Bertram went by the hunters, asked them. So the hunters went after him. We had a spell of peace, but now Little Red's learnt of it all. Wants to kill Bertram. He's done for if you don't help.
Fine. I'll handle the bandits. Go to your homes, bar the doors.
Beware of them, Witcher. They're the dangerous type, truly.
Ooh! Oi!
Being a priest,
I'm guessing that's a secondary quest, Little Red. Oh, I need to do a deadly plot. Of wood into dust for the attack, okay. Oh, why don't I just do that? I forgot, I could do that. Just quickly. Made it to the hello.
Village abandoned all of a sudden. Open up!
Oh, Witcher, did the villagers hire you?
They did, to defend them from monsters. And humans who can be monsters.
And you believe me to be such?
Are you?
Find out for yourself if you dare. Or give me Bertram. No one else will get hurt.
What did Bertram do to you to warrant vengeance?
Mean they didn't mention this bit? Then listen. He came to me a half-year back. Said he'd point out who's worth looting. In return for a share of the takings. But sometime on, the bugger grew greedy. He wanted more. I refused. That's when he set the witch hunters on us. Lost half me men because of him. Now step aside, Witcher. This ain't your affair. We want Bertram, no one else. Give my word.
Don't care much what you say. Take your men and get lost, or there'll be blood.
Oh, there'll be blood either way. You just ensured there'll be more of it.
Jesus.
Gotta get around it!
What? Lost your nerve?
Wonderful hiding you gave him.
You failed to mention she was a werewolf.
Well, I mean, we wasn't altogether sure ourselves. But that's a good thing. It's what witches are for, innit? Killing monsters. Thanks for your help. This here's well earned.
Like, I didn't know that was going to happen, that she would turn into a werewolf, but, it's like, they hired me first, so I'm not gonna turn around and say, you know what, do whatever you like. Even though it's, even though at the time I thought she was telling the truth, where that guy got greedy and tried to get more of a reward than what he said. But yeah, he just freaking hired me first.
Unbelievable.
Maybe if she bribed me to freaking, to not kill her, maybe I would have done that, just that, but
Welcome, welcome.
she was just going to
What do you got there?
take whoever and just leave. It's like, nah. A night ray or a noon ray. I go with night ray.
So long.
some fellas out, Master. We're a bit of coin short another round.
'Cause we're comrades, see? Witcher, ain't you? We're butchers. You slaughter, we slaughter.
Except witches earn more. Old villagers pitch in. Lords out with their purses. Ladies do like with their legs.
Guess I've been to the wrong villages. Dealt with the wrong lords and ladies.
Come, don't make us beg. What's a witcher for, anyways? It's to help men in need.
You boys look tired. Probably ought to go home now.
Well, how long we been drinking now?
2 days. Well said, Master. Home we will go.
It's a washer.
Listen, who knows what that was about? And
Don't give up easy, do
just
you?
whatever, being greedy.
Farewell.
Yeah, I forgot that, I should do, the deadly plots, the deadly plot thing before, going to the other place, because I'm afraid if I go to the other place I'll fail this mission, and I don't want that.
Bloody hell.
Oh yeah, just a reminder, I'll stop at, I stopped the stream at 3 o'clock, which is about 30 minutes. Yeah, well, 25 minutes, whatever. I need to go back up. I didn't know. Jesus. I don't know why. I'm just getting hiccups a lot recently. It's like, I don't know what I do to get them. Is it because I'm drinking more water? That would be kind of weird, but okay.
I did not know she dealt in magic.
Ignorance don't wipe away your guilt.
Then what? What does?
Fire, only fire.
I can pay.
You! Yes, you! You got water on the brain? Me? Or I drink.
White Wolf, welcome to the Passiflora. Oh, no sign of recognition in your eyes.
Greetings,
Don't fret. I'm sure I look quite different from when we last saw each other.
which was...
Oh, eons ago. You and Master Dandelion appeared, 2 halflings in tow. What a smash they were, the little chaps. We recount that night to this day.
Yeah, sorry, but I'm here to...
Speak softly. I know very well why you're here. They await. This way, please. This way. Upstairs.
You open that door and just screw it, okay. Where did you even go? God, it's because I think I'm too far away and he won't loot at that distance.
You look familiar.
Meats to yourself.
Integral to resting.
Ow! Oh no.
Am I supposed to go upstairs? Maybe. I'm not too sure.
Up you go. Boss has been waiting.
Boy.
Geralt, you're here. Good.
Might have chosen a more secluded spot to plot an assassination.
It's on everyone's mind. Many would like to do it so there's nothing to fear. Besides, this venue's got a tradition in this domain. Might even consider it fabled. Folka planned her revolt here. By extension, King Vrydank's murder too.
Comparing yourself to Folka? Far as I can recall, no one in Redania's annals has a bloodier reputation.
Her rebellion changed the course of history. That's what we have in common. In terms of blood, we aim only to shed Radovid's. I'm pleased you're willing to play a part. Must admit, I wasn't certain you'd show.
Got your invitation. Decided to come. That's simple. Let's get down to business.
I believe you know my associate.
Roach, you here?
Retired intelligence operatives. We have a club.
Defended a king once. Ready to assassinate another now?
Not proud of it, yet. I considered all the options and found none better. Radovid's proven many times he only ever forwards his own interests. When Kedwin asked for help, he invaded. When I begged him to support Vizima's defense, he showed me the door. The war nears its end. We've come to a decisive phase. We must act quickly. I've no illusions. Only a dead Radovid means a free Temeria.
How's that work? Seems to me Radovid is Temeria's ally.
Only as long as my guerrillas do what pleases him. Support his troops. Once he wins the war, he won't acknowledge the previous borders, nor wish to restore them. He dreams of a northern empire. As long as he lives, Temeria will never be free.
But we didn't bring you here to bore you with politics. Radovid's a threat to Triss and Yennefer. Remember that. That ought to interest you most.
All right. What do you want from me?
One of our co-conspirators ventured out to meet an informer. He's not returned, yet the plan's success hinges on what he's learned. We've got to find him. And you're the best tracker around.
Tracker, huh? Really? Anything else you can tell me? Where this associate was last seen, for instance?
He's traveling as a journeyman. Itinerant cobbler, that's his cover. He was first to venture across the Pontar. Most probably did so via the Redanian checkpoint. With a man there who should know more. Calls himself Gregor.
Let a Redanian soldier in on your plan to murder Redania's king?
You see, there are even some Redanians who cannot abide Radovid's policies. And when simple soldiers notice something's not quite right, well, then it's time to act.
Fine. I'll talk to Gregor.
Thank you. And try not to draw too much attention, if you can. Remember, the future hinges on the success of this mission. The future of Temeria. The future of the North.
I know. I'll try not to fuck it up. See ya.
We're counting on you, Geralt. Anyone see you come in?
No one apart from Madame Serenity and your lackey.
Off the street, I mean.
No one. Nerves are better than you.
I'm not nervous, just cautious. A trait you ought to nurture as well.
I know, and I am. What about the streets?
Oh no.
I've worked in intelligence as well.
Me? The war our drink, the clearer I think.
Ow!
Wars.
Where is the door? God damn it, every time.
You look fucking amazing.
Yes?
Heard you play for high stakes here.
Firstly, we must have the proper effects. Let's have a look at our cards, shall we? As I thought, let's return once we've collected better cards, hmm? And 1,000 crowns for the buy-in, of course.
I might find more of your kind.
Yeah, you know what? No thanks. Here's some easy apple.
Easy.
There we go.
Ooh.
Okay.
Two of you, sod off.
But Master Hunter, sir, we're not in no one's way. Not bothering us out.
You're bothering me. Git.
Oh. Okay, what the hell was wrong with their legs? Were jittering.
Whoa! Bandit!
Take a gander over
Yeah, I'm a bandit because I pushed
They're
you.
stuck in all Novigrad. No need to push, enough for all comers.
No one to push.
Very good. Manners before trade, always.
Why don't you push him?
Let me have a look.
Yeah, I'll do that one as well. Like, I could understand that, yeah, I don't really wanna freaking do that. Because 9 is a lot, but 29 is more, obviously.
The best stock in all Novigrad. No need to push, enough for all comers. Very good.
Why, did it have to load? That was quite weird. Whatever though. It uses 7,000 freaking gold.
Bye.
Don't be shy. You'll find I've everything you ever need.
Didn't look like rain.
To the eternal fire, I entrust my soul.
Oh, that's perfect. Here's the staff. Oh, I probably need it. Talk.
Got a minute?
For you, my friend, always.
Gotta tell me, how'd you wind up owning this establishment?
You'll never believe this. I inherited it from none other than Alonzo Wiley, Whoreson Sr. himself.
You're right, I don't believe it.
Alonzo ruled the local underworld with an iron fist, but deep down, he was a romantic, pure as they come. This place is one of the reasons his son's not my biggest fan. See, Cyprian Jr., that is, wanted to make this a brothel, but the Rosemary went to me, and I planned to turn it into the most elegant venue in town, a den of art and culture.
How'd you and Priscilla meet?
Huh. It was at the court of Duke Hereward, the annual balladry contest. We faced off in a fight.
Who won?
I don't remember.
I bet. Probably lost and you don't want to admit it.
Actually, she'd caught my eye, so I let her win. I was counting on getting a prize after the contest.
And? Did you?
That, my friend, is not your concern.
Got a portrait of Hierarch Himmelford I'm willing to part with. Want it?
Yes, those halfling painters. This one of theirs? Wonderful. I put this up at the Rosemary in time. It'll make those temple guard inspections so much easier.
Ran into Molly. She says hello.
Molly? Which Molly?
One you promised to show your butterfly collection to.
Ah, yes. Now I remember.
Butterfly collection? You of all people could stand to be a little more inventive.
Molly didn't need inventive. She needed attentive. Average, run-of-the-mill girl. Give her a smile. Notice her shoes. Let her chat about them a bit. And she'd turn into a wellspring of passion.
See you, Dandelion.
Is that
For you,
all?
my friend, always.
Yeah, that's all.
See you, Dandelion.
I thought there was something else. Nope. Or like they don't really weigh that much, but they weigh something. Freaking these weigh a lot, but I kinda want them in my inventory. $29 water, I kinda really don't believe that, but okay. beginning at 12. I really want to know where can be exchanged for crowns at the 600, 124, whatever, can be exchanged for crowns at the Vivid game.
Black ones, the Danians, as long as they pay and don't know.
Zoltan?
Get out.
About these crimes.
Novigrad doesn't seem like a safe place anymore. What's keeping you here?
I was keen on starting my own enterprise, but nothing came of it. Nevertheless, I took on some debt. Got to pay it back now. I'd like to blame it on the war or human treachery, but the truth is, I've got my own thick skull to blame. Rather not dwell on it, Geralt, if you don't mind.
What can you tell me about Novigrad's underworld?
Got one concept for you. The Big Four. Siggy Reuven, the King of Beggars, Cleaver, and Whoreson Jr. What do you call a triumvirate, but with 4 individuals?
No idea.
Well, there are 4, and they've carved the city into spheres of influence. Nothing happens without them knowing about it and approving it. Rumor is Whoreson recently quarreled with the others, but I know nothing more.
You've been in town a while? Maybe you can tell me. Radovid and Emir. Why hasn't either taken the city?
Excellent question. I believe I can clear the mystery up for you. War requires resources wherewithal. Novigrad's a large port with a powerful fleet and a treasury overflowing with gold. All that makes it a tasty morsel. Tempting for both Redania and Nilfgaard.
I understand. The city's walls are high. Its arsenals are full of weapons.
Then you don't understand much. True, a siege be a long and grueling affair, but more importantly, everything that's valuable in Novigrad could disappear faster than a mayfly's dream. The Big Four's made it known that should things come to a head, the fleet's flammable, and any assault on the city's sure to touch off riots, during which the church's coffers could very well be looted bare. So, anyone wanting Novigrad's wealth, its ships, has no choice but to deal with its criminal underworld.
About those cards.
You got them?
Not yet.
So why are you here? Miss me that much? This is no time for chit-chat, Geralt. We need to get those cards.
What do you see?
I don't know.
Telling you for the last time. Go away. Got my eye on you.
How far is this? Oh. Not incredibly far, but let's still do this. Oh, what time is it? 2:57. I didn't realize it was that late already.
Slow now. Looking for Gregor.
You found him? Who are you?
Geralt of Rivia. Dijkstra sent me.
Probably after this, I'm probably gonna end the
something.
stream.
Let's take a walk.
Because I didn't know it was the... Oh. Yeah, it's 2:59, so I just ended after
Nice
this.
job decorating your guard post.
By orders of our gracious and merciful ruler, the good king.
What was their crime?
One on the right's a peller from a village nearby. Gave some bloke the wrong advice. Bloke's mates informed on him. Neighbour held a grudge against the one on the left. Accused him of witchcraft.
Just humans at each other's throats. That's not Radovid's fault.
Who do you think set down the laws that mean folk hang for such offences?
Seem to have lost all respect for the king. Why serve him?
What am I to do? I was born a Redanian. I won't desert. Besides, I enlisted when Vizimir was still on the throne. Now that was a good king. Wise and just. Radovid's something else. He's got war on the brain. And I don't want Redania to look anything like that.
Let's talk. Must know why I'm here.
Take it it's about our cobbler friend. Yeah, he came through here on his way out. Didn't come back though. Patrol went out yesterday, reported an abandoned cart a ways off the road. Aimed to go out there, see if it's his. Couldn't get away.
Thanks. Good enough to start with. Farewell.
Is that it?
You got a pass? Won't get back through without one.
Yeah, I got one.
Alright, good luck.
Thanks. See ya.
Oh yeah, I'll end it now.